Friends, Bitcoin has soared to $94,000, but this is just the warm-up before the real crypto storm. Why are whales scooping up coins like crazy? How can one new company flip the entire market? And is it realistic to see $120,000 this year? Today I'll break down what's happening in the market, share the hottest news about the top coins that are buzzing across the crypto world right now, and give you some tips on how not to miss this move. Let's go. Subscribe, hit that like button, and watch until the end, because things are about to heat up.
3, 2, 1, fire!
Friends, the market is buzzing, and for good reason. Bitcoin has soared to $94,000. But let me tell you, this is just the warm-up before the real crypto storm. Big players are casting their nets, institutions are preparing to jump in, and today we're going to break down why $120,000 is closer than it seems. This is a signal that the market is gearing up for a major move. While we're here guessing, whales and institutions see this as a gold mine. They know BTC is undervalued, and now is the time to load up. Now let's talk about the main battle on the market. Smart money versus dumb money. Long-term holders, those keeping Bitcoin for over 6 months, are buying coins like it's a fire sale. Meanwhile, newbies who bought BTC a couple of months ago are panicking and selling at the top. Classic. Look at history. In 2018 and 2021, whales dumped BTC at the highs while retail was chasing the hype. Now it's the opposite. Whales are loading up and newbies are fleeing. That's a clear signal. Smart money is preparing for liftoff. In fact, over the past few days, we're seeing insane surges in Bitcoin's popularity. The open interest in Bitcoin futures is sky high. What's even more interesting is that Bitcoin ETF demand is exploding, meaning institutions are making way more money off ETFs. This directly increases their interest in crypto and Bitcoin specifically. Imagine, soon institutions, governments, huge funds like BlackRock and Fidelity will hit the exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, wherever, and start scooping up BTC. What happens next? A supply shock. There won't be enough coins, and the price will rocket sky high. Exchange reserves are already at historic lows, and demand is surging like it's on steroids. This isn't a joke. Something huge is coming, and that's not all. Institutions are flipping the turbo mode switch. A new company, dubbed 21, holds 42,000 BTC and plans to pump up the market. They're creating financial products, lending, funds, all based on Bitcoin, draining coins from circulation. Guess who their main shareholder is? Tether. Yes, the same Tether that mints USDT is now about to start buying up BTC in massive amounts. Add to that the ETFs holding 1.2 million BTC and MicroStrategy that just won't stop. Institutions are shouting, "We believe in Bitcoin," and I agree with them. What about the charts? I looked at the RSI, it's sitting at 50, just like in 2023 before the jump from $50,000 to $90,000. This is the zone where the market gathers strength. Support is holding at $80,000, resistance at $100,000, and analysts are already drawing targets of $120,000. Plus, just look at the global liquidity indicators. They're screaming that something huge and positive is about to happen. And you know what? If Bitcoin breaks out of the ascending channel, get ready for the altcoin season. In 2017 and 2021, BTC dominance dropped and altcoins skyrocketed. My opinion? By September, we might see $120,000 and the start of the alt season. But let's be clear, this is just my view, especially since right now it's still unclear how the trade war situation will resolve. Looking long-term, Bitcoin adoption is exploding. ETFs, regulatory easing, governments eyeing BTC as digital gold. Trump is clearing the path for crypto, adding fuel to the fire. But there's a risk. A supply shock could swing the market like in 2017, sharp rises followed by corrections. Some even compare it to the dot-com bubble. First euphoria, then a possible crash. So stay ready. What should we, crypto investors, do? First, watch the levels. $80,000 is our fortress. $100,000 is the short-term target. Second, keep an eye on the whales. They're buying while others panic. Third, don't miss the altcoin season if BTC dominance starts to fall. My opinion, this isn't just growth, it's the beginning of the big game. By the way, hit that subscribe button if you believe in $120,000 Bitcoin. And check out my Telegram. I'm sharing exclusive forecasts there. Link in the description. Friends, it's time for some juicy news about coins that are buzzing in the crypto world. And first up, Ondo, one of the leaders in the RWA sector. This coin isn't just staying afloat, it's ripping through the market with new partnerships and ambitious plans. Let's dive into what's happening with Ondo Finance and why you should keep a close eye on it. Honestly, there's been a lot of exciting stuff lately, but let's start with their cooperation with the SEC. On April 24, 2025, representatives from Ondo Finance, including CEO Nathan Allman, met with the SEC's crypto group in Washington to discuss the tokenization of U.S. government bonds in a fully compliant way. After this news, the Ondo token jumped 20%, surpassing the $1 mark. Tokenizing U.S. Treasuries puts Ondo ahead of the competition. If the SEC gives the green light, Ondo could become the gold standard for asset tokenization, and their OUSG fund could attract billions from institutions. Just think about it. The SEC, an agency that has historically strangled and suppressed crypto, finally coming to work with crypto projects. That's just insane news. Overall, I want to congratulate all Ondo holders, because this is truly a unique moment that proves we spotted this gem in time and are holding it for good reason. Don't forget to add to that their strategic partnerships with BlackRock and World Liberty Financial, and you'll be fully convinced that we're on the right track. Let me remind you that I've been talking about this coin for over a year now, and during this time, anyone could have made 2 to 3 to 4 times just from this asset. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on even more interesting and promising coins. We're continuing to collect coins that are buzzing in the crypto world, and next up, Solana, the king of speed and Layer 1 blockchains. I don't even see the point of giving basic info about this asset, so let's jump straight into the hot news. On April 23rd, DeFi Development Corp., formerly Genover, announced they added 65,305 Solana, worth $9.9 million to their treasury via BitGo's OTC desk, buying tokens at a discount, including locked Solana for long-term holding. Their current treasury, 317,273 Solana, worth $48.2 million, part of which is staked for passive income. Their goal? To become the MicroStrategy for Solana, accumulating Solana just like MicroStrategy accumulated Bitcoin, giving investors direct exposure to the ecosystem through their shares. Then on April 24th, Sol Strategies, led by Leah Wald, former co-founder of Valkyrie Investments, raised the stakes, securing $500 million through convertible bonds from ATW Partners. These funds are going exclusively toward buying Solana and staking it through their validators. This isn't just casual buying, it's a strategic assault that pushed Solana to $150, and analysts are already eyeing $180 to $200 targets in the near future. Institutional appetite is growing. DeFi development and Sol strategies are not isolated whales, but part of a trend. Galaxy Digital recently shifted $106 million from Ethereum to Solana, and ARK Invest's Cathie Wood made her first direct investment into Solana on April 21, 2025. When giants are loading Solana into their portfolios, it's a clear market signal. Solana is serious. These OTC purchases, like through BitGo, allow them to accumulate tokens without putting pressure on the spot price. But demand is already pushing Solana higher, from $140 to $150 in a week. And trading volumes on DEXs have once again left Ethereum far behind. It really feels like we're witnessing another Solana season. By the way, I already have a pretty big selection of interesting tokens in this ecosystem. Want to see it? Then make sure you subscribe to my Telegram channel linked in the description, because I'll be adding the secret part of this portfolio there very soon. Well, that's all for now. Remember, these are just my personal views on the market, not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, smash that like button, and stay tuned for more coin reviews. See you soon.